Hey guys, doing a review today on the BRINYTE XP22. This is a weapon mounted light, and I want to start out by saying this is the second BRINYTE product that I have tested, and let's get into what you're getting here. The reason why I was interested in checking this out, this is a different, to say the least, design for a weapon light. It's a dual beam light with a Picatinny rail mount to mount top or bottom of your weapon with a tail switch that provides uh, 400 lumens of light. Now, I want to go over a few of my findings. I did take this off my weapon after testing. I don't like including things like that in my YouTube videos, but I will say this design for the Picatinny mount I actually really like. As you can see, it is spring loaded and adjustable, so you can loosen it here. Simply engage the spring, click that on the Picatinny rail. This lug right here falls into one of the rail gaps and locks the light very securely. Um, when I first received this light, the first thing I did was turned it on, and I left it laying there all day, all night, completely draining the battery. And then I completely recharged it to see if the 100-minute runtime was accurate. That was actually a little bit short. It ran for uh, about 12 minutes longer than that. So that's good that the runtime was actually longer than advertised. I do not have a way of professionally testing the lumens. However, the 400 lumens that it advertised compared to other 400 lumen flashlights I have seemed to be about right. One of the negatives for me on this particular light is this tail switch. As you can see, there's a spring inside there. When you mash it down, the light comes on. And the only reason that is a negative for me is because I would prefer if there was a more tactile click when you engage that, just for feel, but there's not. It makes absolutely no noise. There's no feel to it. You just engage it, it comes on. Some people will like that more. Some people will like the silence of it. I just prefer at least to be able to feel a click when I engage the light. However, it's not failed me. It's not given me any problems. That's just a personal thing. One thing I did find kind of cool about this light is, even though it is dual beam, at up close, as you can imagine, it projects two spots there, but as it backs up, those merge into one. I'm not a scientist. I don't know how light works, but they do not cross and turn back into two individual spots. At the distance that 400 lumens is capable of lighting, they do stay concentrated into one spot after just a couple of feet. So that's pretty cool. The advantages of having it made this way, I suppose, is the low profile. As you can see, that's how much sticks up off the top of your Picatinny rail. So it's not going to be in the way of any of any of your scopes or any other optics. It tucks it down out of the way without it being mounted to the bottom. However, you can mount it to the bottom, and it's low profile that way too if you mount it upside down. I don't know what the advantage to that is, but as far as mounting on the top rail, that is definitely an advantage that it is this thin and stays out of the way of your optics. It does have a magnetic charge cord. The magnet is not super strong. However, when you get it close, it automatically lines itself up and connects and charges. I did not record the charge time. I did record the run time. And like I said, for me, the run time was about 112 minutes. So I feel like that's completely adequate for something this size. And as far as the price goes, I think that would be an advantage to this, guys. I would always prefer a Surefire. I would always prefer American made. However, if you're not in that budget, I guess this makes sense. This does come out of China. The a lot of us are stuck with just where we are in life. where you are purchasing more budget-friendly firearms. So this is a more budget-friendly accessory for that. This is also a great accessory for airsoft, things like that. Just because of the lower price, I wouldn't want to put a $400 Surefire on my airsoft rifle, nor would I want to put a $400 Surefire on a $500 rifle. So this is an option. Guys, I'm not going to give my opinion on what you should buy. I just wanted to see if this particular product um, met up to what they said that it was and what it would do, and I found that it did. They were not dishonest in their advertising. It is exactly what it says it is. It does about exactly what they say it will do. So I feel like it is a decent product. I will say this: it is not a scam. It is not. They're not being dishonest. It is what it is. This is a BRINYTE XP22 Scorpion. If this is your jam, I will say that it does what they say it does. So, yeah, thanks, guys. As some of you know, some of you don't, I typically review pocket knives, so this is kind of new for me. But check out my channel, Edgy American, where I mostly do pocket knife reviews, and the majority of those are American-made pocket knives. So that's all I got for you guys today. Peace. I'm out.